Hello everyone, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Marriage Tips Asperia K Ogabaga. Today we are going to look at 3 major causes of loneliness in our marriages. Please stay tuned. Marriage is a lifetime commitment, and everyone who commits themselves to marry, they know that it is really a permanent covenant. The Bible calls it a covenant. So today, very many people are living in marriages, but yet they are lonely. The time they spend with their partners is really less than what they're supposed to be spending with each other. They share the same house, the same bed, the same things, but yet they feel lonely. You cannot connect with each other. There is no physical, not even mental intimacy between you. You are a couple outside there in the world, but you're not a couple to yourselves. Your interaction with your husband and your wife is so hostile, arguments, quarrels, criticism. There's nothing, there's no feeling. You stop feeling or sharing your things with your spouse because you know that even if I share with him or her, she's not going to be empathetic. They will not feel for me anything. So many things are causing these things in our homes. So let's look at 3 big things that are causing loneliness in our homes. And one is tiresome and busy schedules. So many people are trying out to work hard for their families to see how they can bring food on the table. They're trying to hustle here and there, forgetting that they need to have some time off and have themselves together. When was your last time when you last had your husband or your wife? You go out, you play, you be yourselves, you switch off your phones, and then you have time even in your own house. When was that? So many couples are lacking that time together. He comes home, he's on his computer, he's on his phone, you are on your phone, you are with children, you're here. At the end of the day, there is not even a small connection. You only join yourselves when you are in bed. Busy schedules are causing loneliness between you two. Then secondly, there is extramarital relationships. If one of you is engaged in more than one partner's relationship, you are having an affair with another woman outside your home, or a man, you find you spend most of your time chatting with them, visiting them, talking to them, giving to them your attention when you are cheating your wife, your husband, time. You are seated at home in the house, but you cannot talk to her, you can't talk to him, but you're on WhatsApp, you're chatting, you're giving the other one thing, you are giving them time, you're taking them photos. Your mind is so divided. It is very hard to satisfy both your partners. You can't divide yourself, you will always cheat one. So if there is that cause, then you are lonely even in your marriage. Then the third thing is you don't have time together. You're surrounded by people. You're surrounded by children, by in-laws. You don't have any small time for yourselves. Your house is full of people. There are so many conditions that allow these people in your house. Maybe in-laws, maybe people that you're helping, but they should not make you forget that you have to spend time with your spouse. God really knew how desperately a couple needed to be together. That's why he said that man shall leave his father and mother and shall cleave to his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. So God knew that they need to be together. They need to be one like this. So how can you separate one? You are supposed to be together. But there is something that is creating a space, a gap between you and those other people. Maybe you come from work and your wife wants to give you something, but your sister has already given you. Maybe you come from work, your husband wants to do something, but then the maid has already done it. So how do you expect you people to have a physical intimacy? Don't only join together when you're in bed. You need this time together. If you do these 3 things, then your partner is silently feeling lonely. So I'm praying for every couple out there that God will help you to find time for your spouse, because it is what makes you people happy. Don't be a couple outside. When people look at you on social media, on Facebook, they really admire, be like, oh, I wish I had a guy like this. I wish I had a lady like this. But when yourself, you're not a couple to your wife, maybe you're lonely, she can't share with you anything because you no longer care about her feelings, about her emotions. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, maybe this is your first time to view these videos, please hit the subscription button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you so much. I pray that God blesses your marriage. I love you.